Hello, 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 and welcome to an RTAppetizer where today I am facing Zodiac from the Invoke Guild in the Europe server. So, this fight was very fun, it was very interesting, and it is a good lesson in perspective. And what that means, I will let you know once we get into the fight. So, I have a lot of immediate burst damage. This Aravi was picked, I imagine, because it has 30k HP and is on Proof of Valor, which it is. Only does 21k, which is still a lot, but that's pretty much what I assumed would happen. They are going to rush their S3 just to make sure that everyone is as topped off as possible. This Carmen, I do not want going, so I'm going to stun her, which I do. Rylet does not have a stack, which means he did not dodge that S1 from Euphine. He didn't get attacked down, God save him, but he did not dodge. Aravi's just going to go into Arwell. It's not going to do too much damage. I am once again going to try and hit this Aravi because I don't want her reviving by hitting my strays. I'm going to S1 into the Carmen. The dual attack really doesn't matter because the Carmen was already dead when the LQC bonked her. So their mitigation is gone now. That's fine. They're going to push up Aravi, heal her. They're not going to S3 quite yet. They don't even break the shield on strays, which is important to me. Euphine's going to go again, hit Rylet again, because he still has no stacks. I am going to try to blind the Aravi, no dice. I could S2 here, but that really wouldn't do anything, and I don't want to risk a counter from the Euphine, so I'm just going to S1 into the Destina, put a little bit more focus on her. She doesn't have her S2 or her S3 anymore. S3 was right at the beginning. S2 was to push up the Aravi, so she can just S1 into the strays, do a little bit more damage. At this point, I expect my strays to die, so I'm just going to S2, do a good amount of damage to everyone before strays dies. They are going to, obviously, S3 into the strays, but it does not kill. Arwell's escort and LQC's damage reduction is too strong. Euphine is going to once again S1, once again hit my Rylet, which is not great for me. I'm going to stun the Aravi because I do not want her to die. This Euphine hasn't been countering, so I presume it's on Holy Sack. So I'm just going to keep working on this Aravi. Unfortunately, the Euphine does outspeed my Rylet, but if Rylet can dodge here, we're fine, because I have Soul Burn. But he does not. And she's going to outspeed. She is then going to S1 the Rylet, and it does not crit. It doesn't miss, it doesn't crit. Now, some people, and probably Zodiac as well, would say that I got lucky and won. I would say quite the opposite. He hit my Rylet 4 times out of 4 times. I would say I got unlucky and won because my Rylet could have killed the Euphine at any point. He would have his S3 available after his S1. And the Euphine would probably be dead. However, from their perspective, the one non-crit is more important than the 4 times he hit my Rylet. I had worse luck that game, given every piece of information that we can take from this game. I had much worse RNG. Much, much worse. My 70% evasion failed 4 times. They got 1 missed crit. and that cost them the game. I think we are relatively equal skill level. Skill level is not important in this game, but we both drafted well. I would say we both played our cards as well as we could. And we both had moments of RNG. They only had 1. I had 4. But their 1 cost them the game. So it is a huge matter of perspective of who is unluckier. The person who failed 4 70% chances, or the one person who hit a, God, I don't know what their crit rate could be. I'm going to say 5% chance. Just assume that it's 95%. Who's unluckier? And I mean, it's a good, valid question. But yeah, I wouldn't say that my RNG was better this game because he didn't crit me. I would say my RNG was much, much worse because he did crit me 4 times. But I just wanted to share this video. Obviously, no shade against Zodiac. They're a very good player, and obviously, they're very good at what they do. And I don't think they would... I would hope that they wouldn't look at this fight and be like, wow, he got so lucky. Because over the course of the game, I did not. But I did just want to share this with you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. I do love each and every one of you, my lovely Jonai. And I will talk to you on the next one.